glad to be here. Group stage is pretty important for the team, obviously, because the loser teams are going to the loser bracket, obviously, and there will be 2 best-of-1 matches. And I don't know, but for us, we think that we are prepared enough and we're pretty confident in ourselves. But in best of one, everything can happen. Some sneaky Roshan or some really good executed strategy that we're not prepared to, and we're done. Our performance is done. So I think no one wants to go to loser bracket. So basically, that's it.
I mean, overall, China is like pretty interesting experience because everything kind of different from our countries, from our region, but overall, it's like it's pretty enjoyable, I would say, because it's always great to meet something new or something different from like your country or your region. And that's why I believe China is kind of fun and kind of hard. I mean, we have some like not similar. We had some conflicts and maybe some problems with Illidan, but after all, we decided to try another person, and we choose Silent.
We are all good as persons and as a players, and I really enjoy to play with my new team. So, okay.
I mean, we are not picking right now Silencer, and maybe sometimes we will pick or picking carry VS, but overall carry VS is really strong carry because you can just leave her alone or pick some greedy supports, and that's why we really loved VS. And it's really good with some Shadow Fiend or TA, so it can buff all your team, all physical damage that you have, and can easily kill Roshan with VS. But Silencer, it's like at the international, everyone loves to pick some teamfight heroes, and Silencer obviously counters them all, so that's why we picked him.
We played a lot of Dota. That was our main preparation. We screamed. We analyzed some enemies' games. We watched a lot of games. Just we made haircuts. Like we are prepared, I think.
I mean, it's like really depends on the team because everyone like to play their own play style and everyone can play everything, but usually you're like choosing the best strategy for your team and in current meta. So I believe every team kind of will push now, but when you see some kind of big out push spells or just good team fight spells, you will never push into it, so it will go kind of mid game, late game, and so on.
Will you keep your stuff or try to push?
I mean, we will try, but it really will depend on the game and like in situation. I mean, Yehom, I heard that they have some problems with one player, so maybe that's the reason for them. CDC didn't do well after TI, so it's really hard to say that something terrible happened because they're still in the tournament, but we will see on on the results after the tournament. I believe we don't have the team. We want to play against everyone and beat everyone.
So is there any team that you don't want to play against?
Yeah.
You sure?
No, we don't have the team.
Okay.
Obviously, EG is really strong right now. They didn't underperform after TI. I mean, they didn't win Frankfurt Major, but they still got third, so that means that they can go high in this tournament. Probably one of the highest teams that can win the tournament. Complexity, Liquid, and we kinda on same level, but we will see how it goes in game. I mean, I hope that we will be first, but it's really hard, and it's not a good thing to say that we will crush everyone or something like that. I hope that we will do well. I think teams like not maybe secret, just every team under like expected them to be a good team in this tournament, and they just crush every team who thought that they will win these games easily. So that's why MVP really like crushed everyone in Group A.
Actually, the current meta allows C teams to dominate lanes. You can win lanes, and from that you can actually win the game. This patch allows it to do it. So MVP, we were always playing some aggressive style, even though the patch didn't allow them before. Like for example, 1 year ago, it was really hard to play like that, and they were still practicing it and playing it. And right now, it can work. It can work really well, and they are doing it really well because they were practicing this basically all the time. So they are putting aggression, and it pays off. And so here they are, like winner bracket.
Maybe right now we can call that Group A was a group of death because like MVP just killing everyone, but overall like I don't see any like bad groups or good groups for someone. It's like overall it's okay.